we're taking a test ride to school. I'd like the kids to be able to bike to school some of the time. So we're gonna, oh, Steve, did you check the time, our start time? 10:19 is our start time. We want to see how long it takes to bike there, so we can plan for that. They obviously won't bike every day or in the winter, but I want to have them bike some of the time. They see us, let's go! Oh, crunch. I'll let you get ahead. Cruising down the Phelan corridor. Byron is still in the lead. You're doing good. Clear back. Oh, there's a train parked on the bridge. How charming. We are now entering Sweet Hollow, one of my favorite places in all of St. Paul. That used to be a brewery, the Hams Brewery. First moved in, it was all abandoned and surrounded here by razor wire, like legit razor wire. This puddle is always here and it's skanky and gross. You don't want to get splashed by it. More of the brewery, old brewery. Slow down just a smidge. They're slowly catching up. There's the Sweet Hollow Henge, which is super cool. And then over here we have a tunnel that takes you up to Beaumont Street. This is all old rail, and so it's a very gradual downhill, so I'm like not pedaling and we're just cruising along. Oh, I got something in my eye. Is that like a down tree in front of the other tunnel, or what's going on here? Are they not maintaining that side? Or, I don't remember being that blocked. Train tunnel, and over there is the Connemara Patch. That's where the Irish hung out when they moved to St. Paul. Up, up. Now we're like almost in downtown. guys. Ring your bell. You're coming around a corner. You can't see what's coming. Right now we're getting close to the St. Paul Saints Stadium and the Farmers Market. Hey, so that's our bike lane right there, so we're going to want to get to the bike lane. So we have to do 2 crossings here.
Wait.
I'm going to rock back. So when you see that green path, you know that that's a safe place for you to bike.
Okay.
Stay to the right side because the other side is oncoming.
2-way bike trail.
Do you want to cross on Robert this time? It gets you out of downtown faster. The worst part about the bike ride to Owl is that the last leg of the ride, like the last mile, is hill. We have this hill, then we get a little bit of a break, then we have Humboldt, which is a big hill. I expect there to be whining. Last bit of hill kicked bears in my butt when we did it back when he was like in 8th grade. Here's our little break. Here is the next little bit of hill. I'm trying to remember how far we got. Did we get up to the stop sign before we walked?
What?
When we biked to school.
Don't remember.
Everyone's struggling up the hill on foot. Pokey pokey. When there are students here, you'll probably need to walk your bike on the sidewalk. So this is where you would lock your bikes up, and depending on what we arrange for locks. Oh, did somebody leave like a headlamp there?
It's a lock.
It's a lock, okay. Depending on what we get for locks for you guys and chains for you guys, you may need to lock your bikes together and to a post. So. All right, so what time is it, Steve? What was that?
I'm sorry, 11:07.
What was that, Rena? Lights, yes, okay. So it took us an hour?
Just a bit under an hour, 50 minutes.
50 minutes? Okay. We're heading back home. Oh, what was that?
Plastic bottle.
Ah.
You picked it up and it's on the sidewalk.
Well, good for me. There's the library where I picked you up yesterday. Ah, bumpy! Bumpy!
That's it, say line pretty soon.
Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, look! More downhill. This is probably the hardest part about the way home. This is a big hill. You okay?
Yeah.
Bike lane ends. Great, so where does it go? So bike lane vanished. So you'll be sharing this with cars who are turning. So we crossed on that bridge earlier.
Yeah, and that's the relatively fast bridge.
And then we came across on this bridge. I don't know.
Yeah, style for this kind of.
I really like it.
Al fresco.
This is some kind of an aesthetic.
I wonder if those are currants or that is an axe.
What?
After the bell from the sunken steamboat Argo was salvaged in 1847, Honorable Henry M. Rice presented it to their
Rice Street.
yes, to Father Augustine Ravu, who had it placed here in a belfry beside the chapel. St. Paul is a wonderful city. It is put together in solid blocks of honest brick and stone and has the air of intending to stay. Mark Twain. We made our way through the hellscape of downtown St. Paul.
Okay.
Well, it really kind of sucks because the paths and whatnot are not clear. And we got stuck. We got stuck at a light that was broken and everything was red all the time.
Actually, I'm very on
We're heading back up to Sweet Hollow.